Welcome back from our previous video. Today we're gonna talk about the extended family and the immediate family. That's the brothers, sisters, and aunties and uncles, anyone around you.
Talk about it. Then the other thing is like husband and wife. They pull you down too. Those are the first person to pull you down even before your sister or before anybody else.
Yeah, because sometimes you think husband and wife are supposed to work as a team.
It's true.
But then you end up being the one who is running.
One person is sitting at home enjoying watching all the channels on the TV.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens is you give it, one of you gives it all. You know, maybe you are the husband, you give it all. You, for example, you want to do something, a project, you have some money, you bring the money to the table, let's do this. You pull him out, right? Then you start the project. Then when you are up there, the other person, the wife, thinks it's your duty
to do it,
to provide.
And it's a duty on them to be there.
It's your duty to do this, and you never even appreciate what the other spouse did. That's why you find most people get divorced.
Then they get depressed too.
And when you get divorced out of depression, or you even separate out of depression because you help someone too much, right? You're expecting the other person to raise up or to help you, you know, you move together as one, but this other person is just there, expecting you to do everything.
Yeah, and then you keep doing it, and the more you do it, the more they let you be the doer. So you end up doing as much as you can, but you come to a point where you feel like you're about to give up.
Yeah, the doer gets to a point, sits back and looks, what have I done? And then what am I getting in return? You start thinking, you get depressed, and you start weighing, is it better if I'm alone? Or is this gonna work? You feel like if I'm alone, maybe I'll be better. Let me be struggling when I'm alone. Not
then
struggling.
I know I'm alone.
Yeah, not struggling when you expect a help.
Or support when you are supposed to support one another, you don't have the material, then the support with moral support. Support is not just money, it is moral support, spiritual support, emotional support. You need all these that will carry you over to what you want to do, because
encouragement.
Yeah.
Encouragement.
But let me tell you, there's something I need to tell you. For me, don't give me moral support from day one to the last day. If it's money, you better bring money at some point too.
Yeah.
Don't give me moral support from day one or the last day, no?
Yeah, that's the reason I brought the moral support is if, for example, one person is doing one thing, because as a family or a husband and wife, you have to share responsibilities. Responsibilities can be in these days. The husband brings the cash home.
Yeah.
The husband carries on the family. Take care of the kids, make sure they go to school, they are fed, and all they're dressed and all that. Sometimes it's important to share those responsibilities so that you're not all of you running around.
Yeah, I get that, but it gets to a point. For example, let's say we are building a house, right? You're working and I'm working. If you're working and I'm working, seriously, do you need moral support from A to Z? Yeah, I need to chip in something, and you need to chip in something.
Yeah, usually.
So it gets to a point you disregard the moral support. Because how long are you gonna support me morally? How long?
Yeah, because when it comes to support, you're supposed to with money too. You can't be supporting with encouragement and saying thank you. You're working too, you bring everything to the table too.
You know, sometimes saying thank you and appreciation can really pump you spiritually, give you the energy to move forward.
It's like support with action.
But still, action has to be there.
You
can just give moral, not give.
When you get married, the perception is this is a lifelong
journey,
partnership, right?
Yeah.
So, do you want to tell me when you got married at 20 and we stay for 100 years, you're gonna give me moral support for 80 years? Seriously? Moral support for 80 years.
Do you know sometimes there are husband and wife, we're talking about husband and wife in this case. There are a lot of husband and wife that don't even see each other.
Oh yeah.
They just, one goes in the morning, comes in the evening, they meet at the door. The other one is out the door, then you are home alone. And sometimes in that situation, if you don't really pay attention to to each other's feelings, you are like strangers.
Yeah. And that's
So-
when the fights come in. Somebody will
That's-
say hi to you and you just jump
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Because with that depression,
With
too.
that depression, you miss each other, you don't have no connection, you don't have no time for each other. It's sometimes you gotta realize that you have to pitch in all that you can to support the family, to support each other's mentally, psychologically. It's all part of marriage life. It's not just financial.
And it all comes on sitting down, communicating.
Communicating.
Okay, this is my schedule. I don't see you, you don't see me. This is what we're gonna do. Okay, let's work out something whereby we'll have a day or two.
That you can be together
We
as a
can
family.
be together.
Mhm.
Don't be selfish. We always have to take sacrifices. If it means working in night to see me, you're not doing that for me. You're doing that for your family. If it means working days to see me, everybody loves their bed.
Mhm.
But for the we go extra miles for the sacrifice of the family. But I feel like the family values have been abused and neglected by everybody. You only value them when you're at the point of breaking, when you're
Yeah.
divorcing.
And another thing is like some of them, the husband and the wife, they're even at home, the same house. The husband doesn't know the schedule of
The wife.
the wife. The wife doesn't know the schedule of the husband. So,
But
there's no communication
Yeah.
in between.
And then you see whether it's the husband or the wife has two jobs, and the wife doesn't even know where the money goes,
Or you don't even know where he was.
where he works.
Oh no, we'll talk about that later. When it comes to that money, it's a long topic. So guys, thank you so much for watching.